Eagles. What do the haters have to say now, right, honey? You blocking Pop Pop. What do the haters have to say now, honey? Come on, come on. We won. We won. And not by no close score. Yes, honey?
The hat was down on my head.
Oh, okay. Not by a close score. Not by nothing that the refs could steal away from us in a fleeting moment. We freaking dominated from the opening kickoff to the end of the game. Now, for whatever reason, we let them get 22 points. I am kind of upset about the 22 points that they got. They really should have ended it with 6. And if I can be honest, I prefer for a shutout, but we didn't get that. We came up into this game running the ball and never, ever abandoning that. Saquon had 26 carries. He didn't get that many yards, and I'm frustrated about that because he kept running into a brick wall. I don't know why in the world he kept running up the middle and slamming himself into 2 and 3 Chiefs when edges were open for him on multiple occasions. There was one time when he could have broke one, but he slipped, and there was another time where I think he ran into another Eagle and slowed him down. But Saquon could have had more, but that's not the point. The point is the Eagles do whatever they need to do to win the game, and that's what they did. Offense, defense, special teams. Listen, my biggest worry was Jake. I'll be honest with you. My biggest worry was Jake Elliott. He didn't miss a single kick. He didn't even miss the practice kicks on the false starts that we had. Jake was immaculate tonight. Just simply lights out. I'm at like a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words because I'm so happy, but not because I didn't believe. I believed from the jump that the basement for the team was going to be 12 and the ceiling was going to be 14 games. We're talking about regular season games, and we hit that 14. I thought that was going to be the ceiling. When we got to the postseason, I said to myself, I hope we don't have to get Tampa because for some reason Tampa just seems to have our number. But whatever comes our way, by the time we got to that point, I felt like we could handle it. And we didn't have to fight for the number 1 seed. We had home field advantage the whole time. We didn't have to worry about who the opponent was. The Commanders looking hot with a rookie. Stafford looking great with Puka and Cooper and everybody else. Green Bay, we took care of business in every game. So you know what they say? Oh, the NFC is weak. Oh, the NFC has no real quarterbacks. And oh, the Eagles can't do it if they have to go here. And they can't do it. We want to see if Jalen can do this. Why does he need to do that if we're winning? I want Jalen and my Philadelphia Eagles to do exactly what they need to do to win the game. Not to show off to the media, not to show off to other teams to try to prove themselves. The proof is in the W, okay? And that's what they did. They came in here and they went out, they told the Chiefs to go outside and cut me a switch. Cut me a fresh, thick switch so I can take it to your rear end. And that's what they did. They wore their Chiefs out. And they had no answer. Spags is going to do this. Spags is going to do that. Now, I said in my last video right before the thing, the Chiefs are not a bad team. I never once said they were bad. What I said was they get game-deciding calls, in my opinion, that push them over the top. Where there could have been a lot of games where they should have lost it, but a call here or a call there, and they're the winners. I said if this game gets called cleanly on both sides, penalties where they need to be called for the Eagles and for the Chiefs, the Eagles will win this game and win it by 2 scores. Little did I know, it would be way more than that. I had no idea it would be way more than that. Like I said, I think that we literally could have won it 40-6. I honestly do. I can't wait for the parade. The green confetti coming down, refreshing my phone 1,000 times so the Super Bowl gear could pop up on NFL Shop and Rally House and everywhere else so I could place my order and hit expedite shipping. Oh my goodness. Eagles, what a performance. Way to play your game. Way to keep them honest in the box. They loaded it all night long. They said, Saquon, not today. And we said, okay, stop him then. Stop him. And while they were so busy trying to stop him, AJ, Dotson, Goddard, Smitty, it don't matter. We in there. And that's how you play the game. That's how you do it. And I'm so happy and so proud of our team and our accomplishments and everything there is to look forward to. If BG and Lane retire, we're going to miss them. But what a performance by those brothers in this game. BG didn't get the strip sack that I figured he would get, but he got a whole lot of pressure. He had Mahomes scrambling. He had Mahomes running for his life. Our defense, Vic Fangio, you know what some of the talking points were? Vic Fangio is 0-8 or 0-9 or 0-7, whatever it was. He had 0 wins against the Chiefs. 0. So that was supposed to be our worrying point, that Vic had never beat them. What teams was he on when he hadn't beat them? He wasn't on the Eagles. What defensive players did he have when he was up against the Chiefs? It wasn't the Eagles. He had a team that he took and said, listen, you guys got skills. Let me point you in the right direction. Let me coach you up in the right direction. Let me move these pieces around. Zach, you're good, but I need you over here, and you're going to be even better. And he just played chess wonderfully. And we can't thank him enough, because our defense was abysmal last year. I mean, there's no getting around it. We're like 27th, 28th in almost every category. And in this year, we were number 1 in just about every category. Jalen, the man was scrambling when he should have. He was sliding when he should have. And he took a couple sacks, but again, nobody's perfect. Everybody gets sacked. But he threw it away when he should. He had one bad pick. Had that been on a free play, I would have given it some more, leeway. It wasn't on a free play, but again, nobody's perfect. Absolutely nobody is. So he has one bad throwaway. And really hadn't had any turnovers in so many games. So I applaud him for not letting that rattle him and be like, oh boy, here we go. I done threw one to the Chiefs. You know what he did? He sat down on the bench. Came back out when it was his turn. And took care of business. Okay, honey. Took care of business. And that's what I want my quarterback to do. I said in the last video, people talk about, if Joe Burrow was there, and if Joe Burrow had the Eagles, or if Allen had the Eagles, and blah, blah, blah. If all these other QBs had the Eagles, I don't want them. They don't fit into the plan. Jalen Hurts fits into the plan. This brother is a winner. He's a baller. He has beaten Allen. He has beaten Lamar. He has beaten Burrow. Right? Why do I want the other guys? They're good quarterback. They're good quarterbacks. I'm not trying to say they're not, but they're not my quarterback. My quarterback is Jalen Hurts, who just lifted that Lombardi. And I couldn't be happier. I could not be freaking happier. Oh man, what else was I gonna say? Coop, got you a pick six on your birthday. I would love for Saquon to get just one touchdown or a nice real break on it. But he won. He did what he was supposed to do. He did his job, and you can't be mad at him. He did break the all-time record for all season, regular and post. So he broke that. He got the Super Bowl. So he got 2 out of the 3. I would have loved for him to get the over 2,000 yards against the Giants because then he would have had all 3. I would have loved that, but it wasn't in the cards to take the Super Bowl. Man. I'm going to talk to y'all again. But this is what we all needed. We needed to silence the Chiefs and not by 2 points. We needed to beat them through the floor. We needed a win for our city, another Lombardi and another parade. And we just needed to be uplifted by our team coming together in all facets and proving that no matter what the pundits say, no matter what Nick Wright says, no matter what Chase says, no matter what any of the shows say about how the Chiefs are inevitable and they're an unmovable force and blah, 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 that as long as the Eagles play their game, it's theirs to win. Fly, Eagles, fly, go Birds. I see y'all out on Broad Street and down at the Art Museum. Let's freaking go.